Have you ever dreamt of wandering through ancient cobblestone streets serenaded by soulful fado melodies, with the aroma of freshly baked pastel de nata wafting through the air? Welcome back to Budgetscape Journey. Today we're traveling to Portugal, a land where history, culture, and natural beauty converge. But here's a thought. If you could dive into just one Portuguese experience, would it be a sunset stroll in Porto or a beach day in the Algarve? And if Portugal beckoned you to stay forever, would you answer the call? Dive in with us as we unravel the magic of this Iberian gem. Situated in southwestern Europe on the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal boasts a rich historical and cultural heritage. Bordered by Spain and overlooking the North Atlantic Ocean, its history spans from ancient Celtic influences to legendary tales of Odysseus founding Lisbon. The diverse geography ranges from the mountainous and verdant north, known for vineyards, to the cultural hub of central Portugal, including Lisbon. Renowned for its maritime explorations, Portugal's global footprint is evident in its former overseas territories. Portugal offers an attractive and affordable cost of living, drawing expats from pricier European cities seeking a better quality of life. However, expenses can vary greatly depending on if you live in a major urban area like Lisbon versus rural regions. In Lisbon, housing is the biggest expense, with a one-bedroom city apartment rental averaging around $1,000 per month. Meanwhile, in rural towns and villages, spacious two-bedroom homes can be rented for as little as $450 per month. Overall, a family of four's typical monthly expenses are around €2,154.4, excluding rent. This covers things like food, transportation, utilities, healthcare, and entertainment. A single person can live reasonably on about €614.3 per month without rent. While certainly not the cheapest country in Europe, Portugal ranks as the third most affordable in Western Europe, thanks to its lower cost of living compared to nations like the UK, France, and Germany. But keep in mind that where you choose to live and your lifestyle really impact your costs. Urban professionals face higher expenses than rural retirees. Portugal offers an enviable Mediterranean lifestyle at a fraction of the cost of other European hubs. With smart planning, expats can comfortably settle here without breaking the bank. The nation's laid-back charm, climate, and scenery beckon. If you can afford the airfare, you can afford to stay. Portugal provides diverse accommodation options to suit all budgets and travel styles, from luxurious hotels to budget-friendly hostels. Prices vary based on factors like location, amenities, season, and hotel ratings. Luxury five-star hotels in popular destinations like Lisbon, Porto, and the Algarve range from €150 to over €400 per night, many with additional amenities like spas, pools, and fine dining. Mid-range 3. 4-star hotels offer comfortable stays, averaging €80 to €120 per night for double occupancy. Good options for families and travelers seeking central locations. Budget options like hostels and cheaper hotels give great value for solo travelers and backpackers. Hostel dorm beds start around €15 to €25 per night, while private hostel rooms go for €50 to €100. Budget hotels average €60 to €90 for double occupancy. Vacation rentals like apartments, villas, etc. provide home-like amenities and more space, averaging €80 to €150 per night. Prices rise in the Algarve during peak summer. Local guest houses called alojamentos locais offer rooms or small apartments starting around €40 to €50 per night, up to €80 to €100 in high season. A good mid-range choice. First off, if you're dining at a nice restaurant in a popular city like Lisbon or Porto, expect to pay around €30 to €35 or so for a full meal with wine for two people. Not cheap, but so worth it. Now, if you head to smaller towns off the main tourist track, you can eat a similar amazing meal for half that price, like €15. I had the best grilled whole fish with vino for so cheap compared to the big cities. Groceries were pretty reasonable. Rice and pasta were only €1 to €2 per kilogram. Olive oil was around €5 per liter. Not bad. Milk, eggs, veggies, and fruit were all under €5 too. Even seafood like tuna and shrimp was affordable if you cook it yourself. Oh, and you can't leave without trying Portuguese wine. Delicious bottles were like €5 in the store. Or just grab a cheap liter of beer for a couple euros if that's your thing. Portugal's transportation system is efficient and relatively affordable. In Lisbon, the capital city, one-way public transport tickets range between €1.50 to €2. For those planning to travel frequently within a day pass is available for €6. Additionally, the Viva Viagem card, specific to Lisbon, offers reduced fares on all public transportation in the city. This card costs €0.50 and is valid for 1 year. It can be recharged with amounts ranging from €5 to €20, providing flexibility and savings for regular commuters. For those traveling outside of Lisbon or exploring other parts of Portugal, regional buses, trains, and other modes of transportation are available at varying costs. It's advisable to check specific regional transportation websites or apps for the most accurate and up-to-date pricing. Portugal's rich history, vibrant culture, and stunning landscapes provide endless entertainment and activity options for visitors. Popular historical and cultural tours in cities like Lisbon and Porto allow you to dive into Portugal's past. Guided day cruises, walking tours, and excursions typically range from €20 to €50 for a half-day experience. Wine tastings are also a top activity, especially in renowned regions like the Douro Valley and Alentejo. Standard tasting sessions at vineyards cost €15 to €50, depending on the wines. For adventure, Portugal offers activities like whale watching, sailing, and 4WD tours. Prices vary by activity and location, but expect to pay €50 to €150 for an average day trip. Outdoor enthusiasts can also enjoy hiking, surfing, canyoning, and more. Equipment rentals and lessons average €30 to €60 per day. The costs to enjoy Portugal's history, culture, food, wine, and natural beauty can fit different travel budgets. Advanced booking, traveling off-peak, and choosing free museum days can offer savings on top attractions and tours. First, visit during the off-peak seasons, like spring and fall, to score way cheaper flights and hotels. Summer crowds jack up the prices. Eat where the locals do. We're talking little tascas and hole-in-the-wall spots. The food is crazy good and super cheap, way better than a touristy restaurant. Use those buses, trains, and trams to get around. Public transportation can connect you to all the prime spots for just a couple euros. Stay in hostels, guest houses, or little local places instead of big luxury hotels. You save a ton of cash and get a more authentic vibe. Shopping at local markets is a must. Get your fresh produce, crafts, and souvenirs without blowing your budget. I know the food is insane, but try limiting eating out for every meal. Grocery shop and have a picnic or cook up dinner yourself sometimes. And keep your eyes peeled for discounts and deals on tours, attractions, transportation, or whatever you can get. Saving money takes a little work, but it's so worth it. Portugal, often referred to as the gem of Western Europe, offers travelers a rich tapestry of experiences. From its sun-kissed beaches to its historic cities, every corner of Portugal tells a story. But what makes it even more appealing is that it's possible to explore this beautiful country without burning a hole in your pocket. After immersing ourselves in the vibrant culture, breathtaking landscapes, and rich history of Portugal, it's evident that this country has so much to offer. But our journey doesn't end here. It's just the beginning, and we want you to be a part of this ongoing adventure. Did a particular spot in Portugal catch your eye? Maybe you've been to Portugal and have your own hidden gem to share. Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going.